No, I'm not muted. See, I tried to do that before I left too. I don't know how they're going to turn Postscript into a restaurant-y type place, considering I don't think it goes back that far. Actually, they can just gut it and start all over again, which is probably what they're going to do. We're going to have to put up with me doing this all day. And I'm up. Good. So let's see if I can see anything yet. Nope, now they turned all the lights off finally. Okay. Texas license plate figures. Drives like he's from here though. Hello, Fez. Hello, K.A. Yes, I went on an hour early today because since it's that day, I figured I'd come and poke the bird's nest for an hour. Didn't even think about saying that, did I? Duh. For some reason, I think that MLH's live is like everybody watches it. But they don't, do they? Thank you, Fuzz. I'm 59. 59, not 59. Actually, in my world, I'd be 60 because I don't celebrate nines. I haven't celebrated nines since I was 9. So I always jump ahead because I hated having to say, "Oh, I'm 9," because then people go, "Oh, can't you wait for the next year?" It's like, no. So I would be 0 before when I turned 9. So I'd be 0 for 2 years. And my leg hurts like a mofo. I don't watch it. You don't watch MMLH? Okay. Neither do I. I don't know why I even talk about it. It seems a little weird, right? Oh, that was a cleaning lady. She says, "Oh God, here they come." Or "Here she comes." I keep forgetting that the ones with the gray shirts are the cleaners. So, yeah, I'm really freaking sick and tired of my leg. I'm gonna have to like spend a lot of time on my bike. Oh, look, they're closing the door. Xenu, bless. Ask about Xenu. He knows everything. She's got a coat on too. What, you guys can't afford to heat? It's expensive to heat those buildings. It is. So the approach is always such a surprise.
People are crazy.
Thank you, Kate. Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, look at them block you out.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah. Supposedly, though, it's for the block the people in there to see me, not for me to see in.
So there's some people inside are like, "Hey, what do they do?" Oh,
exactly.
Crazy motherfucker.
You know it. Have a good one. The Bay Area seems to have a hangover today. Alameda, the bridge, here, it's all very super quiet. So it's like the Bay Area has a hangover. We're not sorry. Yeah, he was cool. Jessica was at the Super Bowl, at the protest. I didn't know there was going to be a protest. For some reason, I assumed since it was on the peninsula, it's where all the tech heads are and they have all the funding and the shit, that they just keep them away from protesting. I'm too old for this crap. That's all I have to say, for me even thinking that. And we were coming back from Walnut Creek, which is over the hill and through the woods. I found Jess and I was like, holy crap. I gave her like a super chat and was like, I wish I was there. And we couldn't, because go from Walnut Creek to Santa Clara would have taken us an hour and a half, 2 hours. I think that Monday after the Super Bowl is the biggest day of people calling out of work. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So, yes, we went to Tiffany to get my rings resized and get the one little bitty diamond put back, or to put back one that fell out, and my my big diamond, which is a half a carat, it's not big, was, I didn't realize it was rattling like when Boo Boo used to chew on it. Don't ask. And so I got the bug. I'm like, can I look? Papa Cat's like, sure. like, oh my God. All I had was gold in the display cases, but anything can be turned to silver, and no charms. So Tiffany has finally lost it. It's crap. I tried a ring, a love ring. It says love on it. I tried it on and I like felt it, and then I just popped it into Papa Cat's hand and I said, feel. It felt like a wire. That was like an $800 ring that they were going to charge for it, because I had looked it up online and said, I want to see that in my head, right? But it felt like a piece of wire. It was like, this, no, I just handed it back to him and I said, I guess I'll have to go to Cartier. No, I didn't, but it was funny. It was like, Tiffany is now dead to me. I can't believe it. Tiffany is sort of like, was like the working man's idea of a rich dream, because there was breakfast at Tiffany's. There's the first Tiffany piece I ever got was a gift certificate, which is a silver coin. My dad got me, because he got my mom one back in the 70s, because sailors used to go to Tiffany to get their girlfriends things, and the cheapest thing was the gift certificate. So it's like this, and it's silver, and hell, the silver alone, that gift certificate's now probably worth $500. But it was like, that's why you went to Tiffany. It was below the Louis bullshit, and it was higher than like pennies. And now it's all gold. It's all freaking pave diamonds, which are cheap. And I'm just pissed, because it's like, I liked the military working class idea of an uber fancy store. It was an interesting game. I heard, I tried to love ring and hated it. I heard the game was boring as hell. Wasn't it 6-0 at halftime? We chased around Bad Bunny, because they would, we don't have anything to watch it live by, and we didn't have an antenna hooked up. So it was like I was wandering around YouTube chasing it, and I only got to see about half of it. And then last night when I tried to watch it on an official thing, it wasn't streaming yet. So I only saw about half of it, but the half I saw was cool, because I love when he had the people dancing that were telephone poles. It was like, he is talking Puerto Rico, East Oakland, East LA, as he's doing all this, and I thought it was really cool. I did see the Green Day one, and I saw that Armstrong dropped a F-bomb, hopefully on live TV. Hopefully they weren't bright enough to like give him a 7-second delay. So it was so cute though. It was just like, I feel old. And all the people in the mosh pit were like in their late 40s or in 40s and 50s. I didn't see any young ones there. Turkey absolutely loved the halftime show. She is mesmerized. Yes, you said that. I was so bummed. I was like, oh my God, I want to hear about Twinkie. What was it? Dougie was chasing around a modem thingy on what was I watching? Oh, Arvin Hadid. He was doing something. He's got a little guy on as his mouse cursor, and so Dougie saw it and like jumped up to where the cabinet is, and was sitting on the sound bar just looking at it. And I'm like, please don't hit it. Please don't hit it. That TV is like 8 years old at least, and I'm never gonna be able to afford one that nice again. So yes, I know. I could bet Twigs was loving it. Yeah, she is fascinated by Bad Bunny, I'm sure, because he was so cool. And it seems to be that they are hating it because it's not in English. Oh, sorry. His parents were too poor for him to speak English. In Puerto Rico, it's like that. If you're poor, you don't speak English very well. So, oh, I'm sorry. You mean he made a millionaire out of himself from humble beginnings? His mom was a school teacher. Yeah, that really doesn't mean anything over there. And his dad was a truck driver. So, oh, he couldn't. Why didn't they do it in English? That was a territory, idiot. That was an American language. Cats are why we can't have nice things. Thank you, good vibes. Happy birthday to me. So yeah, no, everybody complained that he grabbed his crotch too much. Excuse me, Michael Jackson, okay? I love the fact that he was wearing white. Don Lemon said this morning it was going to church white that he was wearing, and which I could relate to, because he said, yeah, the ladies would wear their white suits or white outfits to church. I remember that in the Catholic Church too. So it was that slightly cream color, and he had the sugar cane and Gaga. Oh my God, Gaga was there. I just had watched her Grammy performance like the day before, and so when I saw her, I'm like, holy crap, that's Gaga. Yes, I've been a Gaga fan forever. So that was really cool. And then question, was that the like 49er dream team? Because I know there was Joe Montana that was there at the end, and you know, they would not have gone on if they weren't backing Bunny. So because I was like, oh, those are college kids. And I'm like, those aren't college kids. I was like, what college do they come from? Thank you, Kay. And you've been in fam for 17 months. Oh my God. Yeah, they were. The Stetson stages were really cool. And like I said, all I could figure is that was the dream team because it had Joe Montana. Yeah, the little I know about football now is hilarious. But who knows, I might start watching it since you can't get paralyzed again anymore from it. That's when I stopped watching. So I saw that happen when I was a kid. Literally handed my dad the press book the next day, or because I left watching that game. It was a Raider game, and I handed my dad the press book, and I'm like, love you. And he was so upset because I could rattle off statistics like a mofo. So I haven't watched football since. So I was, 11, I think. So, and I really didn't watch the Super Bowl. I'd have it on, but I'd wait for the halftime show. Or I would just watch the halftime show as I got older later. So who knows? I might like football this time. Even though rooting for the 49ers is sort of a sacrilege. So, but even my dad doesn't care about the Raiders anymore. So, so who's Liam Ramos? Is that the little boy that was taken in? You didn't notice the Joe Montana part. Oh. I hit the like, and wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, J-Bat. Oh, did they suck that bad? Good, they deserve it. We always thought Al Davis was bad. This guy is his son, okay? His son that he never showed off. Al Davis never showed off his son. And now, we know why. The first time I saw him, I was like, holy crap. So, he thought he was getting back at his dad, and he's getting screwed. Ha ha. So, yeah, the Joe Montana part was the end. Excuse me, because I saw the end somewhere. It's when the guys in like jackets, jersey, the jackets. So like, the hell are they called? Bomber jackets. And it had like writing on it, but I recognized one as Joe Montana, and that was like very, very late, so I couldn't see the other people. But or I didn't put the brain on to recognize. So all I could figure is that's the 49er dream team front. So I would say probably Randy Clark is in it. See, I don't remember these things. And it's the one thing I haven't been to. I haven't been to a Super Bowl or a Pro Bowl. I've been to World Series. I've been to All-Star games. I've been to playoffs. Anything baseball I've been to. So, but football I haven't. That was so weird. It was like I realized I haven't been to a Super Bowl. So, when I started watching it, because I got it from the very beginning, and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be some AI, because there was one like YouTube thing that was showing the Super Bowl, but done in like, you know, game style, and it was like, oh my god. So I was like, no, that's really him, and he's carrying a football. Okay, well, you can't AI that really well so fast. So as it went along, I got cut out at the telephone poles. So, but I thought that was neat, and I just love that. Isn't he going to speak English? What? Sorry, we do speak more than one language in this country. We speak a bunch of languages in this country. And if you ask me, Spanish is probably the second language we speak in this country. So, see if you want a red hat, I'm naming them. Anyone else want one? Sure, Kay, I'll take one. I love going to baseball games. Really, Fuzz? Ooh. I enjoy baseball too, Fuzz. I'll keep that in mind, Fuzz. My parents, in their effort to take their child back when they moved and realized I was 13, one of the things they tried to bribe me with was weekend season tickets. So I went every weekend for 4 years, or 4 seasons, and my parents didn't get rid of my ticket when I left. That's what they used to like bribe me with. They'd say that if, because as I got older, I'm like, I want to go do this, and they go, well, if you do, you're going to lose your season ticket. I didn't realize that, I can't do it. So I've been to at least 100 games, and when the A's went to the playoffs, I went to a bunch of those, and when they went to World Series, I went to those, and the All-Star games were, first time it was tickets from friends, and the second time was because we had season tickets. So yeah, Tony La Russa's little boy followed me around at one of the receptions. It was hilarious. I was old enough to like literally put my hand on his head and turn him around. It was fun. So yeah, no, I love baseball. Do you know how much the tickets cost for the Giants right now? $100. $100, because I can't sit in the sun anymore, and even the ones on the third deck are $60. It's like, WTF? Oh hell no. My oldest, the crazy brother, had the like special gift of he'd wait around till the game start. He'd go hang out there, waited for the game start, and look for a guy in a suit and go, your bud's not showing, can I have it? And they gave it to him. Sometimes he paid $5 from it from scalpers, and it was like, Hi Cheryl, how are you? I love our Georgia, Mason, Bacon, and Savannah Bananas baseball teams. Yes, we have the Oakland Roots now. I think that's the baseball team. We need to go see them. It's so hard to get Bananas tickets. Share. Okay. The minor league from team close by. Yes, you do. The tickets are much more reasonable. Don't you have the? I want to say. God, I can't. I went to one of those games. What are they called? Okay. I went to one of those games visiting family up there. Hillsborough Hops. No, isn't there a minor league team, Portland something? Isn't then their like picture is a rose. Portland's big on rose, Mount Rose. That's why. I wanted to say it's the Rockies, but that wouldn't be right because the Rockies are the Rockies. What are they? Cher's talking about a baseball league that's kind of equivalent to the Globetrotters. Okay. Yes, I saw the Globetrotters every year when I was in elementary school. They give tickets to school kids in Oakland. They probably did it everywhere. So, point and lean. So yeah, I get to see Globetrotters in the heyday, which was really cool. Yeah, that was the advantage of being a kid in Oakland in the 70s. I saw the Globetrotters. I saw the Ice Capades every year because one of our teachers was married to a pilot, a United Airlines pilot, and they were the ones who were sponsoring it. So they would send us real buses and take us to the Ice Capades, which was really cool. Wow, that's awesome. I would love to see the Globetrotters. I know I saw them when they had Curly at least 3 times, at least. Yeah, no, it was one of the most fun things in the world. But yeah, I'd say back in the 70s, they wanted to support elementary kids because it was a thing to do in Oakland, especially in Oakland. So that's why they did that. So yeah, Ice Capades, Alcatraz, Marine World, you know, the usual. So there's a group standing next to me. I'll have to walk around again. I give up and just carve my throat out. Don't need it. Oh, that's what that person, there was somebody reading the sign. It's like, curious of what? The only reason I hear the word curious is when it has another word in front of it. Anyway. But yeah, no, kid in Oakland in the 70s got to go everywhere and everything. Museums, the symphony, excuse me. Yeah, all of the circus. We always went to the Ringling Brothers Circus. It was like, I thought everybody did it too. I was like, I think in 7th grade, I was complaining that we weren't going to go somewhere that year because, you know, junior high school kids didn't really go to many places, and high school kids went never anywhere. So I was telling my cousin that I missed going to, I think it was the circus. No, it was the Ice Capades. And she asked me, she's like, you went to the Ice Capades? I'm like, yeah, don't you? She's like, no. She lived in the suburbs. And I was like, oh. And so we compared. She went nowhere. And it was like, And that was also the heyday of white teachers coming to train or coming to inner city schools to like work off their teacher college fees or something like that. So you get white teachers that came to Oakland. Some stayed. My 2nd grade teacher stayed, and then some stayed for their year and then left. So that was the thing about that. That was the advantage of growing up in the 70s in the inner city. Mason Bacon tickets are like $35, same as bananas. Exhibitionist teams, but so good. Yes. YouTube has so many clips of their events. It's a blast. Yeah, I need to look that up. Buzz, remind me, because that will be cool, because I can't watch the Globetrotters because it's not my Globetrotters. It's so weird. It's one of those weird things you carry from being a kid. It's like, I don't know who these guys are. I can't learn who these guys are. So yeah, no, I always say that I got culturally exposed a lot when I was in elementary school because of where I grew up. Yeah, Papa Cat says the same thing. He didn't do hardly any of the things that we did. Hell, went to Nutcracker every year, that's for sure. They had specific school days for that. But yeah, we had a very famous conductor too, who unfortunately died in a whitewater rafting accident. But he was like the first conductor of like a semi-big symphony, because Oakland at the time was like had a really good reputation. So he's got murals and schools named after him around here, or in Oakland. Ooh, okay. Ah, okay. I didn't even get to see it. So, but yeah, so that's why to me, what was normal growing up is so funny when I would meet people from the suburbs, because I go, you want to go to a museum with me? I've got a membership. Why would I want to go to the museum with you? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, you've got a museumship, aren't you? It's fancy. It's like, no, membership back then was not that expensive at all. but cool. So, yeah, it was like, I had no choice. I had no choice but to be cultured. And everybody in my age group in Oakland's pretty much the same thing. They had no choice. So yeah, when Facebook came around and you'd see people you haven't seen forever. Hold on, let me get past this. Yeah, you'd meet up with people on Facebook that would find you from like, you know, your school days, and eventually you get to, so have you been to the symphony this week? Or, you know, is there going to be a special showing? You know, go watch the rehearsals of the opera. And I'm sure everybody's like, you know, significant other is going, the opera? You go to the opera? And some big guy going, yeah, and? Thank you, Scooter. I thought you were going to be busy, Missy. Yeah, after this is Scooter. So tell me when it's 3 o'clock so I can go to her, because I know I started late, but at least I'm here. It's a Monday. And San Francisco has a hangover. So it makes me think it should be like worse than normal in the Super Bowl around here, because, you know, it was a Super Bowl. Didn't even think about trying to get into San Francisco. That's why we went to Walnut Creek. And my leg just hurt so much yesterday. I was going to do a live in the evening showing me and Papa Cat putting together our chess pieces that Fuzzy got us. But it was like, my leg hurt so much. It still hurts. I can't let it get to me this time. So, and my Wegovy has not kicked in 100%, so I'm still eating badly. So I can't sit around and do nothing and eat badly. So, hey, Scooters, we'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay. I am, but I had to say it. Okay. Thank you, Scooter. Every time I think of opera, I think of this scene in Pretty Woman. Oh. No, weirdly enough, it was like, when you're a kid, you say this, that, and the other, and you wind up listening to like, I know I was probably the first person in my class who exposed everybody who come and visit, you know, stay over at the house, to Queen, because I'd say, oh, look, it's called Night at the Opera. And I'm like, I want to hear that. And then it's like, oh, wow, that's cool, you know, because we listen to everything. Yes. Cricket had a song for me that you should go check out on Cricket's channel. What is it called, Cricket? Someone just sent me a text that said they loved loved Cricket's song on our mod channel. And I said, I'm not making a dictionary. So, but yeah, it was stuff like that, you know, and I love, was it Marx Brothers, because Night at the Opera. So it's stuff like that you get cross-cultured by accident. So it's like you get rock music and classic comedy because it says opera and you think it's going to be neat, you know. You see it in the TV guide. Marx Brothers, what is this, you know? I loved my song. It was hilarious. I'm sitting there just with my head down in front of my laptop half the time, just laughing my butt off. MLH played it this morning and it was like, oh my God. That's why I wasn't saying anything, because I'm just sitting there in the, oh my God, you win position, just laughing. My son is addicted to the movie Monster in Paris. Yes, it was very cool of Emily to play it. I thought it was awesome. He was very sweet to me today. He kept showing things that I was writing because I don't shut up. So it was very cool. Hold on, little sister has just sent me a text. We're trying to figure out tea. Hold on. I haven't. See, this is my biggest problem with being me. Is that I don't think about texting anybody until 10:30 at night. It's classic. 10:30 to 11:30 is when I always think about answering people. So, oh my God! Thank you, Rip Guy. Thank you for this super chat, 35th. I know, all you guys are hilarious. And it's like, what did I say? It's a blood of young virgins, damn it. They're getting harder to find. So what I think I'm gonna start doing is delaying texts. Is like, type the text out when I need it. And Heather Mack doesn't help because she's the one who texts me at 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, and it's like, I always want to think, she texts me late with just some non sequitur. And I'm just like, So it's like, me and my sister have it. It's like, if I remember something and text her, I'm trying to get better at it. We just text each other. So that way, if she texts me early in the morning, no biggie. If I text her late at night, no biggie. So it's just like, I think I'm going to just start delaying texts. So that way, when people answer me back and go, what the hell is this about? Because, the preview pops up. Because I know nobody stays. She's actually said that she is usually awake after 10:30. So I should text her. And she has her text turned off. And this is actually an interesting thing to know. I should ask her how she does it. Is the first text gets ignored, but if the second text happens within like a certain hour, it gets, gone through. And it was like, ooh, that's neat. So it's just also torturous when her birthday comes around. So we're trying to make plans for next week. So she's the one who teases me and is like, with your schedule now. Like, no. So, yeah, that's today's birthday in a nutshell. I can have anything I want for dinner, and I don't know what the heck I want. Probably burritos. Actually, no, I know what I want. If Papa Cat's listening, which he probably won't be because he's usually in a meeting between 2 and 3, is I want enchiladas from Guadalajara. Oh, God, yes. Hello, Heather. Yes, and Pink, Fuzzy she sent me a box for my birthday. And in the box were 2 Garbage Pail kids cards. One, it was, God, I can't remember what the Linda was. The Eddie one was Evil Eddie. And then 2 chess pieces that, sorry. They're Karopi chess pieces, and they're really cool. And she was hoping, they were like blind boxes. She was hoping we'd get a queen. We got a king and a knight. And I might take unless we can change it, because the knight came with a trumpet and the king came with a violin. I think we might change the instruments because I'm the one who played the violin. So they were very cute. Thank you, Fuzz. We were sitting there. I opened them up before I left. I left the box, I didn't touch the box until the next day because I wanted to be awake because of course, what did I do? 11 o'clock. I wanted to be awake when you opened the box. So we opened the box, took a picture, and sent it to the mods and said thank you to Fuzz because it was really cute and adorable. And it did make us both sort of giggle, I know, and I told that to Popcat too. I said, these are vintage. Look, they're slightly yellowed. These are vintage freaking cards. It's like, holy crap. The godchild, when I die, they'll probably be worth a ton of money. I was like, I hope she tells me what I got her. Yes. Yes, I made sure I waited. I'm really good at waiting for boxes nowadays. But Papa Cat asked me twice on Friday. He's like, can I open it? I'm like, no, you have to wait. Second time was 11 o'clock. Like, no, you have to wait until tomorrow now. So, and it was in an Amazon box. And half the time I ignore Amazon boxes. So in a weird way, it was good. So I didn't remember it until Papa Cat was like, you have your box. I'm like, oh, yes, I do. We have to do that before we leave. And because we were coming here on Saturday until there was no place to park and my leg was hurting. It was like, and we didn't bring the transporter. So we're like, oh, well, we tried. And no, I'm sorry, I take that back. We did find a parking space, but the parking space that was open, right where that no parking sign is, there was a tree cutter and they were actively cutting trees. And I'm like, nope, we can't do that here. So we had to skip Saturday, but we love the drive. So it was no big deal. It was just like, okay, whatever. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. Going back. Wait, what did I miss? What did Adam say? Oh God, because I've got the wrong thing on again. Ah! Nope, that's not it. Nope. That's not it. Why isn't Adam in my top shot? Okay, now I have to go back again. Going back.
Okay.
MLH couldn't catch up to his chat today. It was funny. She doesn't know. The little sister doesn't know I'm streaming right now. When she finds out, she'll be like, why didn't you answer? Okay, let's go back. Let's say my name. Oh, I just call people make fax machine noises. Performance artist communication. Oh, God. But see, only the old people would understand that and hang up. Oh! And then go, wait a minute. Yes, we Beetlejuiced Heather. Yes. So much interneting to find those vintage cards. Yes, that was really cool. Like I said, we now have to put them we're getting another cabinet from IKEA, or we're going to be lining the breakfast area in glass cabinets because they're even knocking down. What did they knock down? Or tried to knock down? Oh, well, they've moved the Panther. I have a Panther that I got that was from the 70s at the antique fair, and that thing is all glass. And Billy moved it. And I'm like, we're doomed. So we're going to get glass front cabinets from IKEA for the breakfast area, and just put everything in there. So I made stuffed manicotti shells wrapped in bacon, slathered with special sauce on the grill called shotgun shells. My friend's birthday turned out so good. I wish I liked manicotti. Hold on. She doesn't know what to do. I love it. Ah! I'm going to tell her now. Let's see. Ah! Otto did it well. I was thinking too when I heard the song this morning. It's like, it's not my fault. It's autocorrect. Yeah, it does sound really cool. I just wish I liked manicotti. With the umbrella and Eddie the Vampire. Yes, the umbrella. Yes, perfect. Perfect. She's not going to bother me. She liked it. Okay. You know what I want for my birthday from you? Fudge. I've gained 4 pounds. I want fudge. You could be doing it for a good purpose now. I'll even sponsor you if you need it. Give me Sis's digits. I will send her the link. This is the little sister, not the big sister. Little sister is the author who tells me, "Oh, your schedule is so full. I don't have time to see you." And because she's like, she has certain days where she's not like writing, and I'm like, "Yes, dear. Yes, dear." So it's like when I see her, finally, I'll be like, "I know, I have such a busy schedule." Just watch her. She'll make the scrunchy face at me. Fuzzy used bison and deer sausage, cream cheese, spices, and fresh Parmesan for stuffing. That actually doesn't sound bad. Bison and deer, though, might be a little gamey. I've never eaten them. I'm a city girl. Closest I come from wild animals is pig. No, I take that back. Goat. Goat was a big thing here in the 90s. So we did have a really good goat barbecue in Oakland. So I have eaten goat. A history of manicotti. No alligator stuffed shells. I had alligator in Louisiana. Didn't like it. It was too gummy. It was sort of like chewing on snails. You don't really eat snails. So we finished off Albert the gator last month. You're not. My mother named a goat at my grandfather's ranch. They wound up having it for dinner. She couldn't touch goat ever again. And my grandfather told her, or my great grandfather told her, don't name the animals you eat. Fudge. Okay, I'll send some fudge. Thank you. But a friend brought me 12 pheasants for the freezer. Got to figure out how to do that. When you do it like duck? I don't consider a duck a weird thing. Weirdly enough, me and a friend of mine used to make duck à l'orange all the time because duck was cheap and it was better than eating beefaroni. Don't ask how I can make it. Don't know. It's sort of like the turkey gene I have. So, because I can make a perfect turkey too. I had to do the birthday dance like Sophie Chapman in Peep Show. Peep Show. Y'all couldn't make Adam. Why is Adam a veggie? My gator's like he just like fish. Ah, well, it was in the French Quarter, so maybe it wasn't even an alligator and they were just passing it off. I've had alligator and rattlesnake. They're about the same. Not big on goat. Love lamb. Can't eat lamb. I cannot eat. I can't eat calf or lamb anymore. And the last time I ate lamb, I had to because somebody made a what the hell is it called? The lamb stew thing. I can't remember. And she was very, very proud of it, and I had to eat it, and that was the last time I had lamb, which was probably about 17 years ago. But all I think now are lamb face and calf face, and can't do it. And vegetarians say that's what you get, because you shouldn't be eating anything with face on it. So, 12 pheasants, nice. I love duck, it's really good. So do I. I'm just bemused by meat at this point, not super grossed out. Okay. Duck breast sauteed in herbs tastes exactly like filet mignon. No, I don't think so. No, see, I'm a big filet mignon freak. It's the one reason I'll probably never be. I was veggie for 4 months in the 90s when it was cool to be veggie. Not vegan, just veggie. Because back then, vegan was pretty much anything that fell off the tree. And no egg, like now. But I was veggie and I couldn't grasp it. I am a filet mignon freak. Give me one and make it moo. I'm one of those people. You sear it on the outside and it's still pretty much almost cold on the inside. I'm one of those people. It's a goth thing, I guess. So, but yeah. Don't care how cute lambs are. I cannot refuse a lamb samosa or Barini. See, that's regional though. I probably, if I grew up with it eating on a regular basis, that'd be one thing. So, and you've got your friends who are regional, so that's normal. Best steak I ever had was bison. Ooh. Okay, you've actually made me think of something. Vegas. I think there was a place in Vegas that offered bison, but I don't think we ate it. Went to Vegas back in the day. And the sister is absolutely cancer-free. So now I'm going to convince her to take me to Paris. No, will not take me. I'm going to convince her to go to Paris with me, and it'll just be me and her. So that should only take a couple of years. But the next time I go to LA, I'm going to Disneyland. She wants to take me to Disneyland. She wanted to show me her old haunts. So, but yeah, she called me up on Saturday, I think it was, talking to me, and I heard a click, click, click. I'm like, are you driving? She's like, yeah, I'm going to Disneyland. I go, of course you are. So you get rid of cancer and go to Disneyland. But it was like, no, not yet. You're not that well yet. Don't talk on the phone while you're driving. And then there was this pause and I went, see? And I hung up. I'm like, goodbye. I like prime rib, not big fan of filet mignon, tender, but not enough flavor. Filet mignon, minion girl through and through. Yep. Congratulations, CVF. That's wonderful news. Thank you, Fez. Tommy's joint is still around. They serve bison. Really? I haven't been by that, but I have a feeling they're still there. They've been fighting selling that part of the land for ages. And I know the old hotel across the street is now a hospital. So I can't remember if they're there. The problem is that's like Van Ness Avenue. That's pretty much the center of hell. So maybe I'll get Pavaket. We'll go, exploring and see if it's still there, because Tommy's Joint is a Hofbrau. That's a real Hofbrau. It blows our local Harry's out of the water. So, and they have something that's like famous there. I think it might be the prime rib sandwich or something. So, went to Paris 3 years ago. The city smelled like cat pee. Yeah, I've heard that too. But my sister's from Paris. When she was adopted, she got her father was in the military, I think, and her mother was French. So she actually grew up in France, and I think she grew up in Paris proper. So I want to go with her to. She didn't have a great childhood. Her mom was mean. So, and she loves the city she grew up in. But I wanted her to go with me and have better memories of it, So, because I know she'd love to show me. So that's why, it's like, yeah, I heard Paris smells horrible, but so does Venice, doesn't it? Hell, we almost moved. There's a city next to Alameda called, and it's Alameda too, I think, but it's an old dairy farm that turned into developments, Bay Farm Island, and supposedly during like July and August, it smells like cow poo. So like, we saw this great like condo there, but we had been responsible for like the outside, which were like redwood shingles, and it was like no. So that took care of that one. But it was like, everybody's like, you don't want to move to Bay Farm Island. It smells like poo in August and September. And I was like, okay. People killed to get into Sparks Steakhouse. Was ist Sparks Steakhouse? Hofbrau? That's the way I pronounce it? Shush, I know. I'm Californian. I pronounced it Hofbrau forever. I know it's supposed to be Hofbrau. I know. But Oakland, San Francisco had a lot of Hofbraus when I was growing up. So we're down to like one in San Leandro. When there was easily 1, 2, 3, I think 4 between Oakland and San Leandro. And I'm trying to think of here. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 in San Francisco. So, I guess we had a lot of German immigrants here at one time. So they popped up all over the place. It was one of those things that people didn't understand. They'd get into the stereotypes and go, I thought San Francisco, or I thought Oakland was only good for ribs. It'd be like, no, MFer. San Francisco is good, or, the Bay Area is good for German food. The Bay Area is good for Filipino food, F you. So, what is that? What is that? 5-minute warning. Thank you, Scooter. So yeah, I grew up with a lot of German food. My mother had 2 German aunts. So my mother learned how to cook German food too, on top of everything else. And one of my aunts is Boston Irish, so she. But for some reason, my dad makes a better corned beef and cabbage, but that's because of the ginger ale. Don't ask. It works so well. Hofbrau is a German restaurant. Oh, you don't know what a Hofbrau is? Oh, I'm sorry. A Hofbrau is like a German line restaurant. You stand there at the counter. You see things you like. They have specials. You point, tell them that's what you want, and then they give it to you with like. They have days of Wiener Schnitzel. They have days of like pot roast. The big one at Harry's is turkey a la king, and you say, like a turkey a la king, and then they go, what do you want with it? And you can have, well, say Wiener Schnitzel is like, you can have sauerkraut with it. And you say you want sauerkraut with it, you know, and there are like guys with chef hats and they cut the meat, and it's really fun. It's like interactive food. I didn't realize that, Cheryl. I thought you were being funny because I pronounce it wrong. I pronounce it Hofbrau, and it's spelled Hofbau because it's German. So the correct pronunciation is like Hofbau or something like that. So I thought you were making fun of me. And there's beer, lots of beer. Yep. During they had beer gardens. That's what they called them. They still do now. During Oktoberfest, it's like, that's when you find the people, they used to serve beer in steins in some of the Hofbraus. And so it's very interactive, I guess you could say. So yeah, it's like a Chinese buffet, but German style. Somebody said that once. Hey there, everyone. Sorry, I managed to miss notification. Oh my God, you haven't been here, Cricket? I didn't realize that. I'm so used to seeing you at the beginning. Thank you. Thank you for my song. My song was awesome. And no, I'm not making a dictionary.
We'll find about a Jewish. Oh, here, hint. That took place here in 18.
That was right there.
Yeah, we saw it.
The plaque is right there.
Yeah, no, we saw it. We saw it.
Can we tell them that it's Tawny Valentine?
People are exploring. Because here also, when it was Transamerica, this is also the first place that had Jewish ceremonies, Jewish temple. So there's a plaque at the end of the wall that explains it. It's like they were going, we're looking for the Jewish plaque to each other, and I just pointed. No, dictionary language is still evolving, yes. I go, the Argentinian buffet, that's a German buffet wanted for war crimes. Oh my God. Oh my God, big giant head, you're horrible. Time to head to Scooter. Okay, guys. So go head to Scooter, go watch her clips, and have a nice day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Valis.